For Krohn Racing, if I'm correct, having won in this class in a Sebring. So congratulations, guys, on a fantastic victory. Another win for the F430. We heard from the F course guys with the 458. Michele, this we'll start with you down at the end. This 430, she just keeps going right along, doesn't she?
Yeah. It's a very reliable car now. We can say that even after Le Mans. I think the balance of the car is very good. As I said, the car is really reliable. So we can this year we could still achieve good results, but for sure next year we need the 458.
Is that going to be an item on the Christmas list this year?
Yeah, it would be a good gift.
Nick, a victory at your home track in a race as big as Petit has become. Talk about your time out there. A really good fight early on with the Larbrick Corvette throughout the race. How from your perspective, how did that battle shake out?
Yeah, I mean, for our sake, it shake out in the right way, obviously. But the Larbrick Corvette is always very competitive. They put a really good car on the track every time. Have very competitive drivers, as the course Ferrari always also have. But they had some bad luck today, I guess. But for us, it's phenomenal to win at the home track. Krohn Racing, as most of you know, is based up here, up the hill. They've been there for the last 6 years now, so it's great to win at the home track and be able to to bring one home for the guys that've been working so hard this year. And we had a few mechanicals this year, as Michele mentioned. Le Mans was obviously the one that we really wanted to win this year, but we won the other two big ones, Sebring and Petit now, so that feels fantastic. And for me personally, I lived here in Atlanta, basically 20 minutes from the track here now, about 8 years, and I've been doing a lot of laps around here in this Ferrari and also a lot of other cars that I race for Tracy. We do a lot of testing here, so felt really good to bring it home, especially I also have my family here from Sweden, my mom and dad and my little son and my wife, so that's great. So my son just told me here before I left up here, we're going to the toy store tomorrow, I guess, because I won, so that'll be interesting.
Well, Tracy, at least the trophy doesn't have to travel far to get to the home base. You're gonna walk it up there and enjoy every step.
I'm going to let the team walk it up there. Let them enjoy every step. They really put it together. They had flawless work all day long. Didn't have a single issue in the pit stop. Everything went very well. The biggest thing was just keeping the car on the track, and we didn't do that 100% successfully either. I know Mick and I got knocked off, and I know I did too. So it was a real battle. It's always when you do this race, you always remember it.
For better or for worse, was traffic as much of an issue as you thought it would be coming into the weekend?
Oh no, it was much worse. It was much worse than you can imagine. That's just unbelievable. And of course, with the P cars, there's so much downforce in those cars that when they come through, if they slow down, they lose grip, and it's just everything we have to put up with. But these guys did great. It's just a pleasure to be with this group of gentlemen, Michele and Nick. Nick's been with me for 8 years now, yeah. And we've been here several times, and this is the first time we've come home with any hardware, so that's really cool.
Questions for? Go ahead.
Nick, obviously with wins at Sebring and Petit out of the ILMC rounds, it seems like you have the home turf covered, per se. What do you think the secret to success is at Sebring and Road Atlanta?
I think it goes back to what Tracy just said. The guys do a phenomenal job to prepare the cars, and we also been doing quite a bit of endurance racing in a different series for the last 6-7 years before we came over to the LMS here, and ILMC. But the guys we have in the shop has a lot of experience from this type of racing. The management and engineering has a lot of depth in their experience as well. So Tracy put together a really, really good, team, infrastructure, and good, good group of guys. But unfortunately, when we went to Europe this year, we have had a couple of mechanicals that had nothing to do with Krohn Racing. Otherwise, it's just great. I guess one reason why it's good to be here is that we don't have any, time zone issues. So we get to sleep and not have to deal with that. So that helps. But hopefully next year we can, come home with a real big one over in France.
Other questions for Krohn Racing? All right, gentlemen, congratulations. Go celebrate and let the team walk the trophy out.